Let's read a little newspaper, shall we? Wednesday, December 10th, 2025, the Minnesota Star Tribune. Justice's way campaign spending limits. They're going to give it to them. The justices, I would imagine, are going to give this to the rich. It's the Republican Party is about the wealthy. It's about the rich and how they convinced all these MAGA folks that they were the party for them over the last, 20, 30 years, whatever it is. It blows the mind. It's like, what? How did they do that? I mean, they did use, things like gay and trans and people of color and DEI and all that kind of stuff to get them pissed off and think that Republicans care about them. But I just don't understand it. I mean, these guys, and the other thing I didn't understand about MAGA is that they're kind of tough guys, sort of a thing, right? Like, I'm MAGA, man, I'm tough. Trump's a fucking wuss. How is these tough guys all following this just wussy? That just blows my mind. Justices will probably, you know what I'm talking about. Release of Maxwell records is ordered, but judge says most information in grand jury files is already out. Can we talk? Let's just stop talking about releasing records and doing this and that. Let's just start fucking throwing them in jail. Like, any man that went to that aisle, any grown man that went to that aisle needs to be looked at extremely closely. I don't care who they are, you know what I mean? And they tend to be the rich and powerful. And so it'll be hard to drag their asses down, but we have to. They raped kids. And not all of them. That's why I said we have to take a very good look at them, right? See if we want them out. But yeah, no more of this. Oh, he's going to release the list. Fuck that. No. I suppose we need the list, though, to get the guys to... Okay, release the list. Never mind. Jimmy Kimmel gets contract extension. He seems like an interesting guy. Where did he come from? I don't even know. I don't really watch a whole lot of it, but I do find him to be. I found him to be good because one time I turned it on and it was a time when his child was sick and he was talking about healthcare. It was just like, wow, it just blew my mind. Trump's wind energy ban next. He tried to ban wind energy. Like, that's a good idea. It creates no pollution, and it can give us power. Get rid of it. You know what I mean? Like, what? Where does that even come from? Like, why would you... Solar and all that, too? Again, Republicans turning against it, That's cheap energy for regular people, and that's what we need. But they're fighting that. The Republicans are fighting wind and solar and all that kind of stuff, and again, these MAGA people, what the fuck are you? You're voting for more expensive heat and electricity. EPA removes wording about climate. Its website no longer cites human influence. Could this get any worse? And they won't take blame for anything. Yeah, we did it. We humans did it. Suck it up, pussies. God, they're unbelievable. Okay. I don't need these. Environmental Protection has to remove references to human-caused climate change from its website. Tweaking some pages to focus on, quote, natural processes, unquote, driving climate change. Oh, my God. Yeah, we don't want cheap energy, and clean air. We don't. The Republicans are telling us we don't, and we don't. So stop thinking it. Scientists are told, come to Canada. $1 billion effort aims to attract researchers. A $1 billion effort to bring our scientists up there. They better come back down when we take this country back, right? Canada's so smart. All these, and you know, all of the countries are just, I mean, think about China. Yeah. Come to Canada. Dang. Because Republicans, they're not like scientists or experts or teachers or professors, academia. Anybody who knows what they're doing, anybody who really understands what they're doing, they don't like that. They hate that. Scientists. If I were you, I'd go. I really would. Half of them have been fired anyway, all the government ones, you know. Go up there. See if you guys can come up with a way to take out a fat old man. Oh my God. Look at this. That's our nation's capital. There's an East Wing missing there. Because that fat fuck decided to turn it into a fucking ballroom. Thanks, people who voted for Trump. I kind of think I think they stole the election. I think I would like to have somebody just look really closely into that. I honestly think, and I don't know. This sounds a little, tin foil hatish, but maybe not. But I think Musk did it. I think Musk came in and I mean, I saw a video at some point where a guy was saying how he could do it. But it was something about it would only be like with 51.49%. It would have to be really close like that, or something like that. It was an old video too. But I think Musk got in there. I do. I cannot believe that he won fair and square. I just can't. America's better than that. And especially after the first term. You know what I mean? The first term, you're like, well, we didn't know. But this time we knew. And yeah, there are going to be some people who vote for him. And, sick fucks, But, yeah. I really do. Yeah. Anyway. Come to Canada. God. Oh, man. Honduras issues arrest warrant for former president. Good for them. Trump pardoned him. He was a narco-terrorist, their former president. I can't remember this number. He brought in tons of cocaine. Tons of cocaine. I know that. And we caught him and got him in prison, and Trump let him go. Just let him go. And the Hondurans are smarter than Trump because they're going to arrest him if they can get him. Halsey briefs senators on strikes. Top U.S. military officer in Latin America is pushed out by Hegseth. No. They don't give a shit about military. The military people. They don't give a shit about soldiers. They don't give a shit. Again, why'd you vote for him, MAGA? They don't even respect the fucking military. Fucking idiots. Okay, I'm done. I'm done being an ass. Okay. Officers say man shot at them after car chase. Joshua Rocha of Savage was charged Monday. 3 counts of second-degree attempted murder, assault of a peace officer. Do you think he was like trying to do one of those death by police kind of suicide things? And didn't work out. That'd be a bummer, wouldn't it? Like, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna get shot by the cops, and then you don't. So you go to jail. So you go to jail instead. No, I want him to die, not get in that cell. Trump looms large over Minnesota's GOP race for governor. You see what happened in Florida? Well, not just Florida, Georgia and some other places. The Dems won. They won a bunch of stuff. Basically a sweep. Maybe it was a sweep. I think people, I've said this too. People are sick of it. We're sick of that. We're sick of Republicans and their egos and their fucking hatred and their meanness and their dickishness. You know, we're just sick of it. Good people are. Good People's Party. Let's get started, shall we? Oh, man. There's a fair number of obituaries. I like to read those. Political parties could benefit from no limits on, that's the funding one. So, why is Mexico sending us water? Mexico President Claudia Sheinbaum said Tuesday that her country intends to send more water to the United States, but not immediately. Even as Donald Trump threatens to raise tariffs by 5% if more water is not delivered. Why? They are south and closer to the equator. Why the fuck should they be giving water up to North America? Well, they're in North America, I guess, but the United States. What the fuck? Doesn't make any fucking sense. Czech populist billionaire Bobby sworn in as PM. Oh, Czech Republic. Didn't you fucking pay any attention to what happened here? Why would you vote that guy in? Let's not get the news. Sudanese leader sentenced for Darfur atrocities. That's good news. At a hearing last month, prosecutors sought a life sentence for Ali Muhammad Ali Abd al-Rahman. That's too many fucking names, buddy. You get 3. And you can't repeat Ali unless they're next to each other, you know what I mean? Like Duran. But these are separated. Ali Muhammad Ali Abd al-Rahman. Yeah. Anyway. More abortions obtained through pills online. Fine. Indonesia, at least 22 killed in office building fire in capital. Wow. Wow, awful. That's just awful. Somalis don't contribute? ? How about $8 billion to the Minnesota economy? Oh, really? Wow. That's awesome. Communities need to think big on affordable housing. Tiny homes. It seems to me that just makes sense. Just put tiny homes. Buy up a tract of land and put tiny homes. You know, give them some space between them. But you get your own place, you get a little quiet. It's tiny, it's not expensive. Whatever. Let's see what else we got. Council members push back on Oh yeah, that was up here, I missed that. Police Department Chief Defense spending $19.6 million in overspending. Says it was needed to restore ranks despite City Council's criticism. It's been tough, obviously, especially here in Minnesota with George Floyd and all of that, and you know, that, just all of that. And so it's been hard for them to get people to sign up. Hair's bugging me. And so it doesn't surprise me at all that they should. I mean, it's hard to get people in. Which is interesting, isn't it? He's defending spending $19.6 million to bring in more police officers to protect the city. And Canada is spending, well, $1 billion to attract researchers from the U.S. So fucking smart. It's just so smart. Yeah. Is it Ghislaine? 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 I don't know. Maxwell? It's kind of a pretty picture of it. I haven't really seen that, right? I mean, was she really kids, or was she just involved in it? Was she like, you know, like Julie on Love Boat, the one that just sort of made sure everybody was having a good time? I don't know, but I honestly do question the last election. I don't have the wherewithal or whatever to look into it or whatever, but I've seen some videos online, which is true. I don't know. Guess we'll find out one day. Thanks for watching.